I have the honor to now invite champion of agriculture, our first lady of our time, tested and proven to be correct, to introduce the keynote speaker and our first lady. You are welcome.
Jamaat, assalamu alaikum. Honorable Minister of Agriculture, the Minister of Fisheries, other ministers here present, our development partners, our revered paramount chiefs, our family members, the farmers of our wonderful country, Sierra Leone, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My task now today is so small because I know say una want to hear it from me, but the most important person where we all want to hear it from, and when we want for gain assurance from, now we own champion of all champions. We leader and we president, the man we make today Sierra Leone, we can be proud for all we serve Sierra Leoneans. The man we believe say by educating our children, we go succeed in developing this country. The man we understand the meaning of food security, because when we get food security in this country, most of our problems then will reduce. The man we understands that the health of our people is of paramount to this country, and they invest heavily for make sure say we get the right health facilities and make sure say every hospital in this country gets the medication and what they need for the people of Sierra Leone. Today we are to celebrate the International Food Day, where the whole world they celebrate. And we in Sierra Leone, we proud for say yes. We not the only celebrate and go to we house them and eat, but we they show what we they grow in our country and the success whether one day don't provide for we country. We want to say thank you to all the people that we make this event here possible. As your champion, we honored, and I'm very much honored for standing in front of you and say the best way and the only way for Sierra Leone for move from we own starvation and move to food security, not through we growing we own food. We get for be proud also for say, since COVID-19, we're not short of rice in this country because of the good leadership we get. From where COVID-19 starts, we not gonna, none of we neighboring countries then for go beg for rice or flour or anything, because we get enough till we they give other people there for let themselves get na their own place there. And that one is possible when you get a government where understanding people them and a government where serious for make sure say people they not suffer. And that government where you say this government serious, it the only serious way they get the serious leadership. A man where they lead from the front, not the one where they sit on an office and say, "Una go do the job." The man where they go when minister they can't tell and say, "Na this I don't do," they go instead for go see if the minister they talk through. The president where we get na a different kind of president. Na make I can say na the people's president. He believes say the people them for see them, them for touch them, them for feel them, and them for understand them. So ladies and gentlemen, please allow me bring forward your president, my president, our president, and my dearest husband, retired Brigadier Julius Madavio.
Ladies and gentlemen, I pray silence, please. I pray silence, silence, silence. Thank you very much, Dr. Fatima Bio. I told you that she is the first lady of our time. Thank you very much. I pray silence for the keynote address. Your Excellency, sir.
Let's sit down, please. Madam First Lady, Ministers of Government, Honorable Members of Parliament, our paramount chiefs, and other community leaders present here today, our development partners, fellow farmers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We meet in the shadows of an ongoing global crisis. The combined impact of COVID-19 and the Russia-Ukraine war has had an adverse impact on the supply of food and fuel and other commodities like fertilizers and other agricultural inputs. Food and food production now costs far more than they did 2 years ago. Food prices, of course, have increased across the globe, increasing hitting the hardest of the poorest and the most food-deprived nations of Africa. But that is what makes this meeting very important. These kinds of meetings do not happen so often. So we will use this day and this moment not only to observe the World Food Day, but also to commend our partners and celebrate our success, reflect on our common challenges, and more importantly, propose solutions as we make progress. It is also a fitting moment to renew our commitment to our shared purpose, which is aptly captured in this year's theme. Leave no one behind. Better production, better nutrition, better environment, and better life for all. So let me start off by thanking and commending our development partners for supporting our human capital development priorities of education, health, and food security. The Minister in his statement mentioned the various partner-supported programs, including the World Bank-funded Smallholder Commercialization Agribusiness Development Project, SCADEP, the EU-funded Boosting Agriculture and Food Security, BAFS, the FAO-supported Mechanization Policy, and the FAO-supported Irrigation Master Plan, among many others. We are determined to use this country's fertile land to produce more food. The Minister has outlined what we have done as a government to support farmers and farming in Sierra Leone and to enhance the whole agricultural value chain. We are optimistic that our comprehensive approach to food production will boost local food security and significantly lower the cost of food production over the next couple of years. The indicators for rice self-sufficiency, as announced by the Minister, show positive growth. There is a general uptick in the overall food production, cash crop production, and livestock production. We are eager to support more private sector participation in agriculture at all scales. The Minister has also identified prospects for three-sided opportunity to convene with partners and the private sector at a roundtable to discuss possible and future areas of cooperation and partnerships. I am eager to participate in such a roundtable. My government has made its intention very clear, and we are open to more technical and other support to promote food security in this country. We believe that the only pathway to food self-sufficiency is to put more high-yielding seeds and seedlings into the soil, minimize post-harvest losses, enhance agriculture value chain, develop aquaculture across the country, and raise more livestock and more poultry. An inclusive approach boosts food security, food productivity. District agricultural workers, extension workers posted to border areas now have an opportunity to boost agricultural production in an unprecedented way. For farmers, our mechanization policy now means that the drudgery of hoe and the cutlass are no longer impediments to cultivating large fields. More land is now under cultivation, and the quality and quantity of yield have increased in Koinadugu, Falaba, and elsewhere in the country. Locally produced food boosts our school feeding program. More children, especially girls, are now in school, persisting in schools because they are assured of warm, nutritious meal. Learning outcomes and transition exams scores are improving across both districts and throughout Sierra Leone. Beyond mechanization, we are also happy to announce today that we are deploying technology to launch an agricultural interactive voice response system and a call center to provide agriculture advisory services to farmers. By pressing 899, farmers are now assured of sound farming advice by calling toll-free on any mobile phone or a smart or button push, and on any telephone network. Additionally, farmers can receive these customized messages in their own local languages. I think we can enhance the interactive functionalities of this service. We can deploy more real voices at the other end of the system. We can make the local contacts for extension workers available. The value of this IVR and enhanced agricultural extension service, we strengthen the capacity of rural small-scale subsistence farmers by introducing them to valuable farming advice and new technology. All of this aligns with the commitment at last year's COP26 to boost agricultural productivity, strengthen food systems, and sustainably manage food production and key systems that are under growing stress from climate change. Additionally, we believe that such a process must be inclusive, fair, provide alternative livelihood for rural farmers. We are therefore eager as a government to fully participate in a global initiative that supports the rural transition from agriculture because it addresses the key challenges of enhancing the capacity of our rural farmers, increasing agricultural productivity, sustainably managing land use and food production ecosystems. I'm therefore very pleased to join you here today to launch the IVR, renew our commitments to improving food production and food security, and plan future engagements that will support and sustain agriculture. Mifambo then, food business and war business. And today we celebrate this day because important for we all. Food production now one way for make sure say we are healthy and that we dey get what we want na the body. Besides that, food production they also bring money. And inside this country are the one that we engage in agriculture. I want to say a big thank you to una all. And they encourage everybody, whether it's a big whole pen or right, for make you be involved with agriculture. Because that's the only way out of hunger, that's the only way out of poverty, and that's the most sustainable way for develop any economy around the world, for begin. Now that make we encourage, and we not just encourage, we do so by example. Mr. Sir get me own cocoa farm. I also get my own rice farm. I also get my own cashew farm. And I do my own vegetables where they use them house. Now inside my farm I produce all. I want for again encourage we all food business not to farmer business no more. All man for do farming. If we not do that one day, any plumber will happen and food, the supply chain and board, we go suffer as we suffer now. All man they say put the price of rice down. When I have with the sit down, Chinese man then, Pakistani then, Indian then, and they plant the rest. And they not get fertile soil like we own. They not get rain like we. But when they plant them, they send an aya, they ship an aya, all the cost, then they add them pan and then they put them profits pan. So all the small money we will get aya, we they take and send them to them, just for make sure say enough rice in this country. Plenty other things they will they import, we don't need for import them. But because we don't choose for import them, we remain poor and they are getting richer. Agriculture get money. Not for feed no more, not for food security no more. Now also a way for economic development. So today as we celebrate this day, I want to say big thank you to the many women we I see from different parts of the country, to the many men we see agriculture as a way of life, and for telling us say me self, me na part of una, and where una elect me back, we dey make sure say, just like how we don't put education on the map, we dey make sure say Salon able produce in rowing rest. And we go stop the importation of rice. Then young man they encourage, embrace the youth in agriculture. I want to say big thank you to una. Not only the young man, the woman themselves, then young girl then, be there with them. I want for just for make una know say the only things that where we they do, all the things that where me don't start. Now then think that the way they build the most solid foundation for every nation go before. Today I don't want to talk about education because I don't talk about that say we begin then don't begin prove say yes you are right. Then they pass in huge numbers and the quality of them passing is very high. Now, the biggest problem is which kind of university, which side the space there, not the university there. For me, we take them. This time in just 4 short years, we don't leave education. Now, the world don't accept Sierra Leone and acknowledge, say, we don't take leadership. Not because we don't put all the money in the world, but the effort, the level of effort, and the consistency with which we do them. When the United Nations want to talk about education, they say the only president will for sit down with the Secretary General for co-chair this meeting and for be the president of Sierra Leone. And where we go, we go with a lot of stakeholders from the education sector. And the last UN in New York, it was about education and it was about Sierra Leone. They say, who said this small country come where they live? And I want to announce to when I say, when they decide to get people there for champion education, now the world today, now 5 leaders that the Secretary General choose, and me, now one of them. This clap over the clap, now for una success for the clap, because una don't embrace this education thing. Where we the lead, we only the talk, but now winner, the teachers then, the parents then, the young people the way they go to school, Mr. Self are proud, and it not go it go surprise winner. Whenever they keep them gear picking in a house and keep them and send them for go marry. The picking they will get the best result. Now this whole country for going to college, now 2 gear picking and they lead the whole country. So hands off our girls. That young man when I hear the young man that is soon when I hear when I hand again. Thank you. I declare for now. But any hand will see under you, they're not trouble. Hands off our girls. The girls that don't begin prove say if we support them, they can do better than we. They beat all the boys picking in the country. The only thing we make are not shame now because Mr. Self now maybe so the girl picking in the Igbo land. So now they challenge to the boys then. Learning, education at the terminal is difficult, it's slow, but now the best way out of poverty, now the best way for personal development and the best way for national development. And make us tell now, all that problem where the day, family day, we are not able, one way for break the shackles of poverty, now education. So at the appeal to now all, as we don't do that one day, we don't pick education. I want to make we all put hand under them, make it not ever come down again. Teacher, parents, picking them, school system. I beg, the world don't recognize what they do now, na salon. And we picking them don't begin show say themselves embrace them by the quality of the result then. We now for make sure say salon continue for be a leader in education. Now we come for agriculture. We not for the suffer for food. We not for the get high price for food if we don't produce real food. We don't begin. That machine they will send. And when I see more, then small hand tools them, for especially for that woman them, for them not break them back, for helping her for do agriculture. By the grace of God, when we they come for a second term, we they pay serious attention and we they take them young man them. We introduce them to agriculture to make sure say we produce the food what we need in this country. So on this day, I want to say a big thank you, and I want to encourage you all for those say food production, what we call agriculture, is good for you all. And I want to use this opportunity for launch the IVR, where an information system. If you didn't know, you need information. Them master sabi people for agriculture. You go able to call them and inside your language. Now so they tell me, oh, Mr. not call the system yet. But they say inside your own language, they will tell you and answer you and tell you, give you the service we need. On that note, I tell you plenty thank you. I'm glad for dinner this afternoon for being part of this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we give a round of applause to His Excellency, the President? Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. Your Excellency, after the keynote address, protocol demands that no more statement. But please permit me space to recognize these wise men in our midst. Mr. John Oponjo Benjamin, you are welcome. John Karimu, you are welcome. Alhaji Afakan, you are welcome. Deputy Minister, head, please.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I want to stand on all existing protocol. My duty now a quick one. If we just look behind now, we go see two beautiful buses there. Them buses they are held on wheels. We don't bring them buses they are Tabala. I want to say Palaba. Now Tabala it go there for 4 days. So them buses they are we go able for access all the facilities the way they are for well body. They go there for 4 days. Una make sure say una access them and make sure say una do all una health checks them so that una go get well body na Kabbalah. Una all thank.
All right, thank you very much. Deputy Minister One, Madam Dr. Teresa Tenedi, can you step forward for the star prize award so that you can coordinate that? And ladies and gentlemen, now we don't come to the most important thing for Lewe Award, the star prizes. The star prizes will give to the best districts first place and the second district second place. All the other prizes we wanna see us will not care and go. Now the farmers in the win now tomorrow. The judges they don't go round. So on that note, I want to invite His Excellency for the award of the prize. Please stay silent. The second prize. The second prize. The second prize. Ladies and gentlemen, the first prize, going at the star prize for this year World Food Day, it goes to Kwainadugo District. Haja Twa Content, that prize is for women agriculture, women's group in Kwainadugo District.
shows the seriousness of agriculture and the ministry they have also in the youth in encouraging. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. As His Excellency will retire to his seat. Thank you. Please allow His Excellency to retire. Thank you. Can we put our hands together? The second prize for the second best district, I want to invite Madam First Lady, Champion of Agriculture, the Doctor Fatima Bio. The second prize for the second best district goes to Calabar District. Safiatu Bangura, you are collecting the prize on behalf of the women farmers in Calabar District.
Congratulations to Calabar District, where I should say yes, agricultural matters in this country. As the recipient who's the young opportunity to do an excellent job in the community. Congratulations.
Thank you. As she retires to her seat, can we clap for her? Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, sir, I'm going to present to you, sir, Your Excellency the President, I present to you our newly elected young chairman of the Kwainadugu district to give us the vote of thanks.
Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Maladio, Her Excellency the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Fatima Maladio, Mr. Chairman, the Resident Minister North, the FAO Resident Representative, the Minister of Agriculture, the Paramount Chief, District Council Chairpersons and Mayors, Councillors, farmers from different districts, our partners in development, local and international, MDAs, distinguished guests, the people that are going to do one afternoon. First, I want to tell Daddy God plenty thank you. We make it possible we here today and we get the very conducive weather. And only God can do that. Daddy will give you the glory. To His Excellency the President, I want to tell you plenty thank you for the time when you come and for the time when you take for come with you woman. We tell you plenty thank you. And also, when you decide to choose a district, Kwenadugu district for host the World Food Day, I think this is a very big blessing to Kwenadugu district. His Excellency, I also want to tell you plenty thank you for the free quality education we don't manifest based on the results. I tell you thank you also for when you don't rehabilitate the government hospital. And also the school feeding project where CRS they undertake. It does a serious impact that we begin an educational line. So we want to appreciate CRS for that. His Excellency, sir, with people in shop and we born Nakabala. The small gift will become, we receive and we distribute it at the Kabbalah District Council. So we want to tell you thank you and we appreciate for that. We know say government Nakomura. And government get a lot of challenges cut across the country. We also as council, as district, we get a lot of challenges where we know how to hide. But for make you know say we face small challenges or we want to share the challenges also with you. Number one, I want to tell the general public, say, Mr. Chairman, that the school feeding project with CRS they do, you know, they cover all the children then in the district. So at the beg through the leadership that they go plead on behalf of Kwenadugu, that CRS will spread cut across the entire district for feed and picking them. The reason is, who said CRS they operate when they feed and picking them. Then you get high number of students where they go they compared to the areas then where CRS not they operate. If we go, you will see say the classroom then they empty because this district like district of powerful mixture. And the team for today say leave no one behind. We never left nobody. We want to feed all the people there at Kwenadugu district so that they will get a very quality education. So I appeal that CRS will step in for cover the entire district so that the beginner will pay attention on the book learning business. His Excellency, sir, the light projects, we don't see them. The pole and don't erect, we don't begin see that the pass, the wire them. But at the big, on behalf of the stakeholders there at Kwenadugu, the ministers we come on at Kwenadugu, the paramount chiefs, that ministry day will pay more attention at Kwenadugu so that come 2023 or before 2023, Leone City will light. His Excellency, sir, you know, the lights, now you go with water. We get the water project, where we don't go launch. Now we are it will go on, but yet still we will wait for drink the first water. So the beg that ministry day will also focus on the waters in Naya so that very soon we will get water we will drink in Kwenadugu district. His Excellency, Mr. Chairman, when I don't use the road from Makeni to Kabbalah, the road so narrow to the extent that we get frequent accidents along that highway day. So I appeal on behalf of the Kwenadugu district and also the stakeholders that they will able to talk to the works minister so that it will able to help let me get a very good road. Kwenadugu is a plan of powerful mixture. So we tell them plenty thank you and we want to appreciate. We also want to Naxa. NASA and RMFA dem don do extremely well na Kwenadugu. Dem don connect with small small roads dem. Dem don link one village to another. His Excellency, sir, I dey plead that dem still continue the good work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will also want to tell thank you to the honorable ministers, members of parliament, and directors from different ministries. A special one to the local government ministry, where now they directly are the road. And to the traditional healers then, wake up for can do this occasion. And to also the paramount chief then, and the ministers from Kwenadugu. We want for both state, we get very good ministers where they step into the shoe and then the support for make sure say development will be full. His Excellency, sir, Mr. Chairman, we want to tell the President plenty thank you. Where he don't appoint, we young brother, we pikin, we daddy, as the principal and deputy vice chancellor of FDC. Kele Gauru Mansare. We want to tell you plenty thank you. A type of education he make we proud, and he make everybody in Kwenadugu proud for go FBC because then daddy did, the brother did, and the uncle did. So we want to appreciate you for that. We also want to appreciate the Ministry of Health where they don't come with mobile clinic. The clinic are free. After that, you can go and go attend to the clinic. They're not asking for. I will also say thank you to the Ministry of Agriculture for organizing this big thing. I will proudly tell everybody say Kwenadugu don't come first based on the research I don't do, but all the agricultural show where they don't make the World Food Day, we don't come first based on the setup. And this setup you see, not only one, not only the council no more, and the Kwenadugu stakeholders, the paramount chiefs, the ministers, the youth then, and the agriculture ministry themselves put more effort for make sure say this thing come out fine. I want to tell them plenty thank you. And I believe say the man where they are with the represent agriculture, I mean young senior, Nabo, UCC, and we know what team that's me. And when we there so we work as a team and we come on a better school, like me, we deliver. So I want to tell you thank you for that great effort. And I will actually complete the talk. If I actually not tell the farmers, there are plenty thank you. Farmers, now I say people they are today. If we are not being kaya, we are cow them here. We are kaya. And because we are cow them here, let me put there so today. And lastly, I want to tell the president plenty thank you for their equipment how they don't count it. Their material they don't count. Their instrument they don't count. Let me use them according to the proposed way they come for. And I want to tell and thank you for the award where we don't win. And I tell and say, Kwenadugu and Falaba now one, and now we don't win that award day. Now we get all the award. And I conclude for say, and on behalf of the stakeholders then, the paramount chief then, the ministers, the honorables, and all the councillors and the council that will invite the president at the Kwenadugu District Council Hall. Let me go get lunch with the stakeholders there at Kwenadugu and the entourage. So I want to tell you now plenty thank you, and let God make we return back safely. But also be mindful that the essence curve day at the highway. We don't need red signposts, and when you go, you get forward. For then you caution how you go and how you come. I tell you thank you, and let God bless you all.
Thank you very much. I want to join the house for congratulate you and also congratulate Professor Kele Mansare for his new appointment. After the national anthem, the presidential tour of the booths. Please listen to the announcement. After the national anthem, the presidential tour will be led by the Post District Agricultural Officer Mr. Yusuf Rogers, can you step forward now, please? After the national anthem, he will lead the president and his entourage for the inspection of exhibits. So thank you very much.
I forget agro-deal allocations across the country. I forget machine services across the country. These systems there pull them for agriculture, for pushing agriculture, work better.
What explain?
Welcome to the Ministry of Agriculture Extension Advisory Service. Please press 1 to access the IVR service. Or for listening to message then at Creole, press 1. Namende, press 2. Batini, press 3. Na agarata manke, weta pin, agarata abai, weta maroon. Sajarata apply, weta besar. Sajarata makan beri, weta malay. Sajarata matole sokoi, weta saman. Ibu yang pada sajarata kue, weta bin. Ibu yang pada kanenui, weta koko. Weta banoi, weta banoi. Untuk merawat kasih. Sama itu pakai Afrika untuk persegi. Amit bak diuputu. Western Yala, DMR. Apa kita sudah bersama kantor persegi? Sampai selesai. Apa kita ini 1.5 to 2 metric hectare. Ada DMR.
Angola Kushinati, 1.5 to 2 metric hectares.
Maluka Ufina, Matamaka, every Mulukari, I make the market strategy, and Maluka may Uriga to me and
Welcome to the Ministry of Agriculture Extension Advisory Service. Please press 1 to access the ideal service or 2 to speak to our customer service representative.
Good afternoon, welcome to the Ministry of Agriculture and Call Center. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon to the Ministry of Agriculture and Call Center.
Yeah, I get cashew on farm, but I noticed
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, welcome to the Ministry of Agriculture and Call Center. Your name and where you come from?
Nina Maravio, Adina by Mashaka, and Nina cashew on farmer.
Okay, how can I help you, sir?
I noticed they eat plate. And the teachers said they eat and cut and corrupt.
Okay, we will keep this question for the master people there where they specialize on the cashew nut side where they will respond to you. Well, the communication side, we the purpose there for the farmers then, and when they bring the reports, we put them to the master people there.
So when are we hearing from you?
Soon. This could be soon, sir. Yeah. Well, in 2 days' time, you will get the results, sir.
I mean, you said I don't have to study some of it. I got your order, but I'm away. Come on, I will see you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thanks for choosing agriculture.
Go, let's move ahead. Quick, it's not quick. No, I have to.
And what we have done, one single key achievement for this year, we not import one seed of rice because we are capable of producing it in this country.
Wait, is all these things in our phone and okay, then, I give my story. God bless you.
Thank you. You know he's for this greatest everything party.
They are not so cross-breed, now the one who bring now
You know our Deputy Minister of Works, we work with him. He's a great farmer himself, so we make sure we get the highest quality of seed in the country. I know. Minister, we have to be here.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, sir. Welcome to Slasher Table. We differentiate grain from seed, and it's a high quality seed here. But first of all, Your Excellency, just take note of the young people who are working out. Mr. Minister, let's start. And one key achievement, Your Excellency, we promised you, and we worked through the Minister of Agriculture, that 2022 this year, we didn't import one seed rice from Burkina Faso, from any other place in the world, and we are going to continue with that. And we are happy that the Minister supports us greatly coming to this achievement. Secondly, we reduced the number of seed actors, the vendors, from 250 to 21, because we don't need the whole lot, we just need 3. Thank you so much, Minister.
So, you are all farmers? Farmers. Okay. Yes, it's good because we are trying to make agriculture more attractive and sexy. So when I see young faces like this, men and women, that's the only way. A farmer doesn't have to look haggard. The tones haggard and they're looking really haggard. There's a lot of technical input into all of these, and we are all farmers. And until we can deal with the seed situation in this country, the rest is important. So you are leading that revolution to make sure that we have certified seeds that are high yielding and can resist a lot of other, what do you call it, the pests and other things. So I'm really happy to see you, young faces, and as you know, yes, thank you. We have to be serious about this. We have to be really serious about it. It's the only way out. Other countries, you learned about my visit to Vietnam. Vietnam has used agriculture to transform its economy, and we can do it. We should not depend on diamonds, or gold, or all of these other things. In fact, for me, this is the most sustainable way
will develop our economy. So I'm very happy to see you. Thank you.
Video. No se me dê like.
This way.
Take you to the restaurant.
When they go out of the town?
Well, because of this event, they are already here, so we are really grateful. So majority of our activities are going to be happening around Kabbalah. Come on, Mr. President, we have to show you.
What about the high priest?
Let's show you. That's my mission. For the mobile hospitals. Okay. So you see, we have a lot of beneficiaries here today. And thank you once again. We are saving lives, Mr. President. Oh, you can recognize them? Okay, doctor. What for like did this man?
You are the United collapse. Make this space accountable.
Not this one.